Hi everyone, Abby Granger here, coordinator here at UMBC Shady Grove. I just want to create a quick video for you guys. I know advising season is here and we're all very excited. And before you come in for advising, we know that you want to review your degree audit prior to your meeting with your advisor. And I know our dashboard has changed quite a bit in the past few months, so I just wanted to give you a quick overview of how to get to your degree audit, and then also really quickly just how to read your degree audit, just as a refresher for you all returning students, and for you new students, just to make sure. I know orientation went really fast for you, I'm sure. So just want to give you this resource so that you can know how to access your degree audit and know a little bit about how to read your degree audit. So from your My UMBC dashboard, which I'm sure we're all familiar with, in order to access your degree audit, the first thing you want to do is select Guide. And from here, you'll see a lot of different menu options. Your menu might look a little bit different than mine, but regardless, the terminology is the same. So the first thing we'll want to do is head down to Advising and Student Support. So from here at Advising and Student Support, you'll be able to see a lot of the documents that you'll need in order to prepare for advising. So you'll see here we have your degree audit, which is the second menu item down in the left-hand column. And then you'll also be able to see your transfer credit report, which is at the very bottom on the right-hand column. So both of these pieces are really important for you as you prepare for advising. So really quickly, I am going to just run through a degree audit just to show you the big buckets of what it is you need to be paying attention to as you prepare for your advising session and as you prepare to select your courses for next semester. So here we are, we've arrived in your degree audit. Well, not your degree audit, but a degree audit. And I'm going to use this degree audit as an example to sort of help you understand what areas you need to be focusing on as you prepare for your advising. So the first section you're going to find here is the list of classes that you're currently enrolled in. So this is just a good reminder of everything you're in this semester. And once you're able to register for the special sessions, it'll include the summer and it'll include next fall as you start enrolling for things. Each section is subheaded by that purple bar that kind of indicates to you what you're looking at. So as you're moving through, check in with those purple bars to make sure you know which section you're looking at. So the first section is graduation or university requirements. This is the section that tracks your progress towards the 120 total credits that you need to graduate from UMBC. So this is just a good overall measure of where you are in terms of your bachelor's degree. This student is probably graduating this semester, yay, because it looks like this student is in everything that they need. They have 120 total taken credits and 0 needed. Just something I like to point out as you're looking at this, the degree audit, you'll notice there are some courses that have that yellow diamond. Those, again, are the courses that this student is currently enrolled in. So just make sure that as you add and drop things, your degree audit is reflecting it in the way that you think it will. So for example, my guess would be that if this student, for some reason, dropped one of the classes that they were enrolled in, they would have 117 total credits taken and they would need 3 more credits. So just be mindful that degree audit is being really generous. It's assuming you're going to pass everything that you're currently enrolled in, and that is how it is reflecting the requirements back to you. So if you drop things or swap things out, just come to your degree audit and make sure it impacts your progress towards your degree in the exact way that you think it will. This is also the section that includes your GPA. So it's a good way to monitor where you stand. This is also the section that will monitor your progress towards that 45 upper level credit requirement. So of the 120 total credits that you need, 45 of them are going to need to be upper level. So this section monitors your progress towards that upper level requirement. This student has obviously taken way more upper level courses than they need. So, this just makes sure you're on track in that area. So the next section, and this section also tracks your progress towards the writing intensive requirement. Okay, so all of you are required to take a writing intensive course. Most of them are built into the curriculum, so this is probably not something you need to worry about independently, but it's just something also to keep your eye on. You do need a writing intensive course. So the next area is your general education requirements. Most of you, they're labeled as GEP. For some of you, they might be labeled MPEC. There's no wrong answer. Just make sure that the overall, it'll say whether the gen eds are satisfied or not. If your gen ed requirements are saying not satisfied, that means there's something in your gen ed package that's missing, right? So you want to scroll down. If it says not satisfied here, you want to look down to see what specifically it is you're missing. Are you missing a science with a lab? Are you missing your language? Are you missing your arts and humanities? If so, what is your plan to complete those courses? Okay, so as you're sort of thinking about what your classes are for next semester, make sure you're keeping in mind what gen eds you have left to complete. One thing I just want to point out really quickly to students is that some of these classes can be moved around, okay? And this is a little bit hard to explain, so try to stay with me. Some classes could count in either like the arts and humanities or the culture area, for example. So if you see a class, so in this instance, this elective just says SS, so we know it only counts in the social science area. But if this class said SSC, as in culture at the end of it, it could potentially be moved to the culture area. So if you see a class in your degree audit that has multiple general education designations on it and you would like it moved, so for example, if this class said SSC, we could have it moved down to the culture gen ed area. So if you're missing something and you see something in another area that you think could count, please, email me and just ask me if you are understanding that correctly and if that can be moved, and I can put in that ticket on your behalf, okay? So just something a little quirky I like to point out to students, you can move some of the classes around. That's possible. So I'm just going to keep going down here. So the very last bucket is going to be your major requirements, right? So if you're social work, if you're psych, if you're political science, if you're history, if you're translational life science technology, this last bucket will be the major requirements that you have left to complete, okay? Now, these requirements are monitored by your department, and please, 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 when you come in for advising, make sure you understand what major requirements you have left to go, and your advisor will help you work out a schedule. So I know that was really fast, but hopefully this just gave you a rough idea of what it is you need to be looking at in your degree audit as you prepare for advising. I know some of the departments here at UMBC Shady Grove require that you bring an advising sheet with you prior to your advising appointment. So please, as you are asked to fill out that sheet, obviously you want to use your degree audit to verify what you have left to go, and your advisor will review that with you. So please just making sure you're staying on top of what it is you have left. And your degree audit is a really critical piece of that. So we're really excited for advising season. We're excited to get fall underway. So hopefully this has been a helpful session for you. And please feel free to email me if you have any additional questions. You know where to find me. My email address is argranger@umbc.edu. I'm right next to Caitlin, 4157, so come see us. All right, thanks, bye.